Got no block on recording time. Right. Gonna play you a voice recording from 4:45 yesterday. Bearing in mind I've been trying to contact the guy for the last 2 weeks. No callbacks, no answering the phone. But he's not a probation officer. He's a responsible officer for a private company. Could be the police, could be anybody. Right, so bearing in mind, I contacted probation direct, went over his head. The last 2 of them that I've had have been literally psychologically torturing me every appointment I went to. This is the tone in his voice, which sounds unapologetic, as you can hear. So I want you to hear it, which is why I recorded it straight off the answer phone before deleting it. Just like I said I was going to. So ringing my smartphone to tie up my smartphone does not stop me recording evidence. Right?
I have got your messages, mate. Rest assured, I've just been very busy today. So apologies about not getting back to you.
Creepy.
Hi, Paul. I have got your messages, mate. Rest assured, I've just been very busy today. So apologies about not getting back to you. Yesterday at 4:45 p.m. from 0752.
Obviously, I'm going to keep that recording along with any other future contact that I have with them, because they're scheming. So, got my Java, fly swaps, fully charged. Pukey bitch. Yes, you. She's up on the bed. Carpet's rolled up in the kitchen at the moment. Ready to go in the garden and get disinfected. My knee, the swelling's gone down on it. And all the pain's coming from inside here, along with the bruising. And bruising around that side of the kneecap as well. And around that bit. So, get off the bed. Move. Go. Get off. Out. Move. If you're going to be sick, go and be sick where I can clean it up easily. Yeah, this area's the area where all the pain's coming from. Inside the knee joint. So it's definitely cartilage. That's why it's been so fucking painful. And that's the knee that takes all the pressure. You can see the swelling on it underneath the knee joint. See the bruising, the swelling around the affected area, and the bruising starting to come out inside the knee joint. So knee support for that one. The knee support for that one is right by the bed where I can put it straight on. Because this morning I just got straight out of bed at 6 o'clock. I had to use a mop to actually clean the sick off the rug because I couldn't get down there to fucking get to it. So yeah, not a good start to the day. Stressed me out a bit, but what can you do? Dog gets affected first thing in the morning on a Friday, which just so happens to be my father's birthday, just like the other weekend with the little setup situation designed to get me to call someone. And that person was dealing with a family thing. So I didn't bother calling him to trouble him while he was doing his family thing. Because the other parent wanted a little bit of stress in his life. So I took the abuse instead of my father. Same as what's happening today, I should think. Because the person just simply won't learn. But never mind, it will come back on it. Narcissistic vexing games. Right, I've got washing, as you can see, to put away. That's all I'm going to be doing, standing in there, hanging washing. So that's my little task for today. Well, and scrubbing a fucking rug off with a broom. You can dry naturally, hang it on the fence. Right, as you can see, they got the weather forecast wrong. It rained, no thunderstorms. So whatever they was trying to manipulate behind the scenes and then forecast a result of, failed, didn't it? Anything else we got going on? I know Route 2's open because I saw it the other day. So why would a slider be sitting in a geomagnetic storm as it's grounding and earthing? So since the 27th, they've updated one in the English Channel, which was added late, I take it, because I've been keeping an eye on the one below it, Pennyshuk, I think that's pronounced, Midlothian. Been keeping an eye on what they had since that one. So English Channel, Wales, Scotland, both sides of the UK hit. So both routes, seismic energy paths under the UK in motion. And that was on the 1st, we're now on the 5th. Let's see if the other page is up yet. Certificate problem, I think. Or trying to deny us data. There is a way around it, but I'm not going to show it at the moment because they obviously don't want this data seen. I wouldn't have thought it's the Russians. Russians don't get certificates from Russians, do they? They have to go through another organisation outside Russia to get certificates to stay online. Well, obviously that one's not loading them. Yeah, there you go, certificate. Right, let's have a quick look at BGS, EMSC. Yeah, webcam's not in use, it's unplugged at the moment. I just wanted that freed up, so I took that off of that, put it on the computer so I can hold the video camera with the easel. Just steadies the camera a little bit. Right, anything major going on here? So I'm just having a look for a couple of days worth of feeds, or a couple of pages worth. That's all I'm going to look at. I know it's got a long record time on the SIM card, so that's why I bought it. And then it doesn't tie it up on the phone. So I'm just looking for anything that's going to be coming UK way. Right, that's to the 5th at 6 o'clock. Let's go back another page. Go back to midnight that day. Back to the 4th. Let's go back another page. We're on page 4 now, so not a lot of earthquakes been going on. Right, it's back to 8 AM. Right, on the 5th of the 8th, 5th of August. No, don't need to see that no more. Let's have a look on the app first, I think. It's easier to read. Right, that's only in the middle bit there. Not for any particular reason, because I've got the webcam on the computer covered up. Actually, let's hang it on the fucking radiator. Get it out the way. Right, 2 days worth. Let's have a look. Let's go back another couple of days. Fucking hell, look at all the volcanoes kicking off, all them spikes. Africa as well. Wow. A lot of volcanoes erupting, isn't there? L5s. Let's have a look how many deep ones are in the mid-Atlantic. Sorry, not mid-Atlantic. Okay, now. Ring of Fire is what I meant. Coffee fucking grounds flew down my throat. I'll find out how to get the depth back on here properly instead of that DEX shit. I don't know what that's about. Kilometres. Let's put that up there. Where's the refresh? See if that brings it up. No. Oh well, I can't remember. I'll check it out off the earthquake group. Yeah, the original earthquake 3D app that I had didn't have all them issues. You just put in your depth and it showed how deep the earthquakes were. You didn't get loads and loads of spikes come up all over the globe, so yeah, it's slightly different, but never mind. Let's see how that rotation's doing now. We've got rain coming today, have we? Well, that'll rinse the rug off, won't it? What was that rotation I saw yesterday? It was just up here, rotating away. And it was just heading down that way, if I remember rightly, into the Bay of Biscay. It's got to be that, hasn't it? Swung round. So yeah, still rotating. Just swinging round. where the lightning strike just kicked off. So Friday, just filling up the Bay of Biscay ready for the next storm, which is going to wreak havoc on the UK for some reason. Who knows best? Not me, is it? So that's what's happening weather-wise, earthquake-wise, and anything else we need to cover as well. No, I think that's it. So I'm going to enjoy my coffee. I've had my teapot full of Java because I've got to go and exercise a bit on the bike. So even doing that, so I'm getting ready to get out of bed. It's all coming from in here. Right, let's just put the phone down for a minute. Don't have to go through the rigmarole of setting it all up because it's stretchy and I can just slide it on. Originally I was wearing it wrong. I had it round that way with the straps underneath the knee joint. But if you simply turn it round, the straps go over the top of the kneecap, which feels a lot more comfortable when you're moving about. Right, just going to slide it on. Nice and easy anyway, so you can do it one-handed mainly. Stops it popping, doesn't it? So just getting it comfy. That's it. Straps all that bit up. Right. So I got one of these, didn't I? Yeah, definitely need the other one on as well. Someone's waiting to go out and munch more grass after sicking on my carpet. So now all the flies are dead, I can start getting down to proper deep cleaning. You can fucking wait, Roxy. You've yacked it all over my carpet already. And it's not 9 o'clock yet. So she's got plenty of food, don't worry. But she's going to have a bit of kibbles added it back into the diet, I think. That's just coffee dregs. Bin. Don't eat fucking grass then, Roxy. That's why I didn't let you up the garden yesterday, because I wouldn't chase you around the garden trying to stop you. I got some fruit juice the other day, so nice sturdy 2 litre container. So there's some cartons of pineapple juice or orange juice, and they can go straight in there, 2 cartons of that. Until I get a bottle brush, that's the only way I can clean out evaporated milk from the bottle. And that's not doing it adequately enough, so I've got to get a bottle brush. Nice steak today. So, got 1 steak left in there. Yeah, that's me Rona haircut. But it's growing in. Just got a grade 1 back inside it. The ponytail off the back of the top of the head is growing in nicely. Just waiting for the rest of the bits where I sort of straightened it all up. Just waiting for the rest of the bits to grow in to that, if you see what I mean. And then I'll go to a proper barber's and get it shaped properly at the back and keep at that. Right, how are we doing? Record time 27 minutes and it's still recording. Right, that'll do. I think I've covered everything. There's me fillering work on the thingy. That's ready for its first coat of undercoat. And then I'll be black glossing it, same as the woodwork what I've already made. Keeps it clean looking, don't it? Just get a covering to go over it, stop it scratching the paint off. But this is what I'm doing while I'm laid up. See, carrying that frigging thing didn't help. That's proper solid and heavy. So struggling with that on top of my knees. So sort of resting it there in a sort of semi-squat position. Carrying it. Didn't help my knees. Then a bike ride with the grandson. Nice and leisurely. That was fine. But getting him back when I hadn't had enough time to recover. I had an extra 2 days to recover, let the body recover. But somebody wanted Tyler at his house on Sunday. Didn't want me having Tyler on Monday and Tuesday. For whatever reason. So the effect of that was stress the grandson out, make him not want to stay with granddad, get granddad all angry, get granddad to shout at Tyler, get granddad riding aggressively on his bike because he just wants to get him home because he's playing up so much. So I take him straight back to his mother's, really pushing it on the bike when I'm not supposed to. Result of that, hey presto, fucked up even further. So cheers for that. And there you go. That's how I done my knee. And then while recovering from that, just simply moving around the bed, flipping the quilt over the bed, and then turning to go back out the room was enough to pop it. Simple as that. That's all I did. So it's been under too much pressure. So I've got to start working on my over 50s health now. So as I build the frame for the pool house shed, I'm going to be investing in a home gym to work on the muscle mass around affected areas, because all my muscle mass is disappearing, arms, legs, just from inactivity. So got to work on that. No, this isn't a video just of me sitting here in my boxer shorts panning up and down my body at all. This is just a morning Java video, so I could show you what the attitude of this responsible officer is while dealing with me. For the judge, of course. But that's what you get for accusing the local council of corruption, ain't it? For claiming COVID relief off the government in the form of council tax relief. And because I exposed it, I got set up. Then we get a fine that's exactly the same as the amount of money that the local council defrauded off the government. So I'm being made to pay their fraud money back. So tell me again how that works. Honesty against corruption. How does that work? Where the honest get punished for the corrupt. How does that work? Because something's not right about this country.